Imagine it's the late 1990s. A small blue pill is about to change everything. Before this, a deeply personal and common health issue was spoken about only in whispers, if at all. It was a problem many men faced but few dared to discuss, even with their doctors. Then, suddenly, television commercials started talking about it openly. This wasn't just a new medication, it was a cultural earthquake. The arrival of Viagra didn't just offer a medical solution, it ripped the silence away from a topic shrouded in shame. It showed the world something profound about America, a deep-seated belief that for every problem there can be a scientific solution, and we want it now. This single pill became a blockbuster, not just because it worked, but because it tapped into a core part of the American psyche. The desire for a direct, effective and fast solution to a complicated problem is something many of us can understand. It represented a victory of modern science over the quiet suffering that people had endured for generations. The conversations it started were revolutionary. Suddenly, on primetime television between sitcoms and the evening news, we were seeing ads that encouraged people to talk to their doctors about erectile dysfunction. This was more than just marketing, it was a permission slip for millions to seek help, a clear signal that innovation was here to improve every aspect of life. The story of this medication is a perfect starting point for understanding America's unique relationship with new pharmaceuticals. American culture is built on a foundation of progress and relentless innovation. From the assembly line to the internet, we have always celebrated the next big thing. We are a nation that believes in reinvention, in pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps, and in finding clever solutions to life's challenges. This mindset doesn't stop at our garage workshops or Silicon Valley startups. It extends directly to our medicine cabinets. We see a new drug not just as a treatment but as a technological upgrade for the human body. It's the embodiment of progress, a tangible piece of the future that you can hold in your hand. This desire for innovation is often coupled with a love for speed and efficiency. We are the society of fast food, one-day shipping, and instant communication. We value solutions that work quickly and fit into our busy lives. When we feel unwell, whether it's with chronic pain, anxiety, or high blood pressure, the idea of a long, slow process of lifestyle change can feel daunting. A pill, on the other hand, offers a direct and seemingly simple path to feeling better. It promises to fix the problem from the inside out, often with minimal disruption to our daily routines. This isn't about being lazy, it's about being pragmatic in a world that demands so much of our time and energy. Turn on your television in the evening and you will see it. A couple is walking on a beach, smiling. A family is playing in a park, laughing. The sun is always shining. These scenes are not selling a vacation package or a new car, they are selling a prescription drug. The United States is one of only 2 countries in the world where direct-to-consumer pharmaceutical advertising is legal, and its impact is enormous. These ads don't just list symptoms and side effects, they sell a lifestyle. They create an emotional connection between a medication and the life you want to live. The message is clear. This pill is your ticket to rejoining the happy, active people on the screen. The phrase "ask your doctor" is a masterstroke of marketing genius. It transforms viewers from passive patients into proactive consumers. It empowers them, or at least makes them feel empowered, to start a conversation about a specific branded product. Before these ads, the doctor was the sole gatekeeper of medical information. Now patients arrive at their appointments with a request already in mind, armed with information they saw between segments of their favorite show. This shifts the dynamic of the doctor-patient relationship dramatically. The patient is no longer just asking, "What can I do about my arthritis?" They are now asking, "Is this new drug, the one with the catchy name, right for me?" There is a deep and abiding trust in science and medicine within American society. We look to doctors, researchers, and scientists as figures of authority and expertise. Doctors, researchers, scientists. The white coat of a doctor or a scientist in a lab is a powerful symbol of knowledge, precision, and care. When the Food and Drug Administration approves a new drug, many Americans see it as a definitive stamp of approval. It signifies rigorous testing and being deemed safe and effective by top experts. This faith gives people confidence to try new pharmaceuticals. This trust is earned over generations. Science conquered diseases that once devastated populations. Polio, smallpox, antibiotics turned deadly infections into treatable illnesses. Heart surgery, organ transplants. These achievements built goodwill and respect for medical and scientific communities. So, when a new drug is announced for Alzheimer's disease or a rare cancer, the public response is hope and excitement. Alzheimer's disease, rare cancer. We believe science can deliver the next miracle because it has before. Doctors are the crucial link in this chain of trust. The doctor-patient relationship is intimate and important. The American healthcare system itself has a built-in bias toward the new and the technologically advanced. Hospitals compete with each other to attract patients. Clinics compete with each other to attract patients. One of the primary ways they do this is by advertising that they have the latest technology and offer the most cutting-edge treatments. A hospital seen as being at the forefront of medical innovation is often perceived as being better overall. This creates an environment where doctors are encouraged to adopt the newest drugs and procedures, and administrators are pushed to do the same to maintain a competitive edge. Being able to offer a brand new, highly publicized medication can be a major draw for patients. This focus on the latest and greatest shows up in how doctors are educated and trained. Continuing medical education often focuses on new developments. Pharmaceutical companies sponsor educational events, conferences, and publications highlighting their newest products. A doctor who wants to stay current is constantly learning about new drugs. The spotlight often shines brightest on new patented medications while older generic drugs may get less attention. This system creates powerful momentum toward adoption. The rapid adoption of new pharmaceuticals in America is a story of incredible successes. It is a story of miracles. Think of the development of highly active antiretroviral therapy for HIV/AIDS. In the 1980s and early 1990s, an HIV diagnosis was a death sentence. But the swift development and embrace of new combination drug therapies transformed it into a manageable chronic condition. People who were preparing for the end of their lives were suddenly able to plan for the future, to work, to have families, to grow old. This is the profound, life-altering power of pharmaceutical innovation. Millions of lives have been saved and improved because we have a system that pushes for and quickly adopts such breakthroughs. However, this sword has a second, sharper edge. The rush to embrace the new can also lead to significant risks and miscalculations. Drugs are approved by the Food and Drug Administration based on clinical trials that involve a few thousand people, studied for a relatively short period. The true long-term safety profile of a medication only becomes clear after it has been used by millions of people in the real world for many years. So, we've seen the powerful forces at play. A culture that worships innovation, a media landscape saturated with drug ads, a deep trust in science, a healthcare system geared for the cutting edge. These factors combine to create a uniquely American appetite for new pharmaceuticals. This is neither entirely good nor entirely bad, it is simply our reality. It has led to incredible medical advances and saved countless lives. It has also exposed us to risks, both to our health and to our wallets. The central question for all of us, then, is how to navigate this complex landscape as wisely as possible. The answer lies in becoming an informed patient. Being an informed patient does not mean distrusting your doctor or rejecting science. It means becoming an active partner in your own healthcare. When a new drug is suggested, it's an opportunity to start a conversation, not just to accept a prescription. It's about asking good questions. How does this new drug compare to older treatments? What are the specific benefits for someone like me? Are there non-drug alternatives we should consider first, like changes in diet or exercise? What are the most common side effects? What are the most serious ones I should watch for? These questions help you and your doctor make a shared decision that is right for you.